the reason I got into this is when I was a teenager, I had some health problems, and I was like most people, I tried every Western thing first, you know, so I'm going in to get like diagnostic procedures, taking antibiotics, antifungals, taking all this stuff, and it's not really
Helping.
you know, getting rid of the problem. So I tried acupuncture, and I was happy with the results. And so quite a variety of things. Right now I like to treat women's health. I like treating pediatrics. And I kind of like treating more internal things. So I like treating anxiety and depression. And most people just think of acupuncture for pain, but I don't know, I kind of like doing other things. But I've treated Parkinson's before, so that has to do with the brain. Chinese medicine, we talk about treating the root, which is like the cause of the issue, and treating the branch. So sometimes when the patient comes into me, I just have to weigh on that day what it's more important to treat. Because if their branch that day is like chronic diarrhea, migraine, that's what I'm going to treat that day. But then, so migraine's a good example of that. People who have migraines,
My husband has one.
I would say like, don't only come in when you have a migraine. You need to come in for maintenance, so I can work on the root when you don't have the condition. So that way it can hopefully make like the frequency of the migraines become less and less. You know what I mean? So the kids' formulas, though, these are basically like the raw herbs made into a decoction, but they're boiled down and they're just in a base of glycerin, so they're very gentle. There's no alcohol in here or whatever. And they basically dose these from the company I get them from, that you can take it from like infancy up till 12 years old, and they're totally safe. So I personally haven't had any bad reactions. And sometimes with kids, rather than just taking it internally, I have them put it topically. Like this one's for teething, so they take it and put it on their gums. A lot of kids have like eczema or just different kind of rashes. So in addition to taking the herbs, like I'll put the herbs topically on their skin, and then sometimes I'll do the e-stim over it just to kind of send the body a message like, hey, pay attention to this. Face and neck, breast and abdomen. So you don't do all of them, you just pick one of the three. The face and neck is really good for people to get, just basically like reduce crow's feet, can help tighten up the jawline.
I'm not there yet. Okay.
No, so it's usually, between the ages of like, I would say 35 and 65 are the best.
I've been there.
But it's a protocol, and you just come in once a year for that. So it's 5 weeks, 2 treatments a week. It's like you come in once a year. The breast protocol is something that, like, I wouldn't have signed up to learn, but it was part of a lecture I took. Because part of keeping my license, I have to get continuing education credits. So, but the breast protocol is for people who just really have had no development of their breast, because it can help with like fluffiness and like increase.